might seem just an idea. What will you do for that? Get off!
Get off! What are you playing at?
Phil! Disgusting! I'll report you to the authorities. Herbert, I know your game all right. It's all Phil! Do you like that?
What kind of bet did you have in mind?
Double or quits?
Well, heads.
Again? Evens? Heads!
Heads.
Heads! Tails! Heads!
No! They don't like the odds.
They were right. Heads I win.
No!
Right again. Heads I win.
No!
And right again. Heads I win. No! Would you believe it? Bet me the year of my birth doubled as an odd number.
Your birth?
If you don't trust me, don't bet with me.
You trust me?
Bet me then.
My birth.
Odd numbers I lose.
You're on.
Good. Year of your birth doubled. Even numbers I win, odd numbers I lose.
What? We have no money.
Ah. Then what happens? Was it for this?
It's the best we've got.
Then times are bad indeed. Every air stinks. Come here, Alfred. Do you lose often?
Yes, sir.
And what do you have left to lose?
Nothing, sir.
Do you like being an actor?
No, sir.
You and I, Alfred, we could create a dramatic precedent here. There, Alfred. This is no way to fill the theaters of Europe. Do you know any good plays?
Plays?
Exhibitions. I thought you said you were actors.
Oh, well, we are. But there hasn't been much
You
cost.
lost. One of the Greeks, perhaps? You're familiar with the tragedies of antiquity, are you? The great homicidal classics. Martyrs, Roderick, Glory, and it shows the same prostitutes, suicidal, maidens aspiring to Godhead, and vice versa, and all sort of things.
Well, no, I can't say it is, really. We're more of the blood, and burning school.
Now, these are you. If there's anything to choose between them,
They're hardly divisible, sir. Well, I can do you blood and love without the rhetoric, and I can do you blood and rhetoric without the love, and I can do you all three concurrent or consecutive, but I can't do you love and rhetoric without the blood. Blood, closer. They're all blood, you see.
is that what people want? It's what we do. Thank you. We'll let you know.
38?
Position.
Sir?
Want to go have love?
No, sir.
Ah.
Emphasis here and there.
Aren't you going to change into costume?
I never change out of it, sir.
Always in character.
That's it.
Aren't you going to come on?
I am on, sir.
But if you are on, you can't come on, can you?
I start on.
It hasn't started. Go on, we'll look after you.
I'll give you away.
Excuse me. Thank
come its transformation. So I call it, to nor the exterior nor the inward man resembles that it was. What it should be, more than his father's death, that thus hath put him so far from the understanding of himself, I cannot dream of. I entreat you both, that being of so young days brought up with him, and sit so neighbour to his youth and behaviour, that you vouchsafe your rest here in our court, some little time, so by your companies, to draw him unto pleasures, and to gather so much as from occasion you may glean, whether aught to us unknown afflicts him thus, that open lies within our remedy.
Good gentlemen, he hath much talked of you, and sure I am to men there is not living to whom he more adheres. If it would please you to show us so much gentry and goodwill as to expand your time with us a while for the supply and profit of our hope, your visitation shall receive such thanks as fits a king's remembrance.
Both your majesties might, by the sovereign power you have of us, put your dread pleasures more into command than to entreat.
Why we both obey, and here give up ourselves and the full bench to lay our services freely at your feet.
Thank you, dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Thank you, Guildenstern, and gentle Rosencrantz. And I beseech you instantly to visit my too much changed son. Go, some of you, and bring these gentlemen where Hamlet is.
Heaven make our presence and practices pleasant and helpful to you.
Aye, amen.
The ambassadors from Norway, my good lord, are joyfully returned.
Thou still hast been the father of good news.
Have I, my lord? Assure you, my good liege, I hold my duty as I hold my soul, both to my God and to my gracious king. And I do think, or else this brain of mine hunts not the trail of policy so sure as it hath used to, that I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
I want to go home.
Don't let
I'm out of my step
You'll
here.
be high and home. We'll be dry and home.
It's all over my
I'll
death.
tie you home.
Out of my head.
I'll dry you high.
Over my step, over my head, body. I tell you, it's all stopping to a death. It's voting to a death, stepping to a head. I tell you, it's all coming to a dead stop.
There! And we'll soon be dry and high. We'll soon be high and dry. Does it ever happen to you that all of a sudden, for no reason whatsoever, you haven't the faintest idea how to spell the words wow, house? Because when you write them down, you just can't ever remember having seen those letters in that order before?
I remember.
Yes.
I remember when there were no questions. There were answers to everything.
Forgotten.
I haven't forgotten how I used to remember my own name and yours. Oh yes, there were answers everywhere you looked. People knew who I was, and if they didn't, they asked, and I told them.
The trouble is, each of them is plausible without being instinctive. Your whole life, you live so close to truth, it becomes a permanent blur in the corner of your eye. And when something nudges it into outline, it's like being ambushed by a grotesque. A man standing in the saddle, dangling the shutters in the half-live dawn, called two names. It was just a hat and foot. Levitating and very cool in his own breath. But when he called, we came. And understood. We came.
Well, I can tell you, I'm sick to death of it. I don't care one way or another. So why don't you make up your mind?
We can't afford anything quite so arbitrary. Nor did we come all this way for a prison. All that preceded us. But we are comparatively fortunate. We couldn't be left to sift the whole field of human nomenclature, like two blind men looting a bazaar from their own portal. At least we are presented with alternatives.
As from now,
Not choice.
you make me look ridiculous.
I look just as ridiculous as you did.
I want to go home. Which way did we come in? I've lost my sense of direction.
The old green king is bird, and the old king is death. You can't count on that, nor can you?
We don't owe anything to anyone.
We've been caught up. Smallest action sets off another somewhere and is set off fire. Keep an eye open, near caught, tread wearily, follow instructions, you'll be all right.